Welcome back, guys. Sherry here, and we're here at the Wind Temple. Now they're going to drop us right on top of this ship, and the first thing we want to do is touch this little hand thing, and that's going to create a fast travel for us. And what we have to do here is unlock 5 locks. So let's go ahead and get up in the air, and we're just going to go straight across and drop down. Once we drop down, we're going to see some icicles on the ground. Let's go ahead and use our Ultra Hand, and I just kind of rotated it until I got it into a 45-degree angle, and then let's attach it to this broken lever. Now, these icicles that you see laying around, or you can shoot down from the ceiling, we can actually fuse those to our weapons. But when doing this, guys, just make sure you're not holding a fire weapon, because if you try to hold one of these icicles and you are holding a fire weapon, it's going to melt the icicle. Now let's just use the lever to open the door, and when you turn the corner, you're going to run into a construct. Let's just go ahead and take care of him. And then we're going to see some boxes. Now, guys, you might want to smash these because it's going to have quite a few arrows in them. Then let's just grab our chest. We're going to find an opal. And then let's just turn around and go back out the way that we came. When we make our way back out the door, we just want to go straight across. But we're going to see some icicles hanging above the door. We want to shoot those down, and we're going to do the same thing. Just rotate it until you can get it into place, and let's attach it to this handle. Once again, don't forget, don't be holding a fire weapon because you will melt these icicles. Then let's just use Ultra Hand and open the door. And here is where we're going to find our first lock. Now, guys, this is where we need Tulin's help. So all we have to do is run up to him, press the A button, and then let's go back to this turbine thing, I guess, and we want to face it and get Tulin in position, and then we just want to press the A button again so that we can use his gust of wind. And this is going to open our first lock. So now let's make our way back out the way that we came, and if we turn right, we're going to see an ice block. Now, we don't have to melt this ice block, but if you do, you're going to find some arrows and a construct bow. All I have here is a ruby that is fused to a weapon. And I don't know if you're aware of this, guys, but you can fuse rubies to a weapon or to a shield. And if you carry these around, it can help you traverse the cold climate areas. It also makes a fire weapon. But now let's make our way back to the wind. Let's get up in the air, and we're just going to go back in the direction of the ice block and over the side of the ship. Once you get over the side of the ship, just turn around and you're going to see a couple of doors. We want to go to the door that's on the left. Now, you might run into some aracudas down here. Take care of them, and then let's make our way through the opening. Once we make our way back inside, let's just hang a left, and we're going to run into a construct. Now, Tulin, he can be a lot of help. He helped me take this one out. But once we finish off the construct, let's just run over here and smash these boxes. We're going to find some arrows, and then let's just turn around, and then we're going to hang a right towards these lasers. And all we have to do here is just make our way around these lasers. The first one was easy. I just went around it. The second one, I went under it. And the last one, I just jumped over it. Now, if you hit these lasers, it's going to drop you down below. However, if that happens, you can use the ships that are circling around this wind cloud to help yourself get back up. Now let's just turn around, and we're going to run all the way down the hallway. There's an ice block here on the right-hand side. I did not melt it, so I don't know what's inside of it. You might want to melt that. We're going to run into a couple of bats, and then we're going to see an opening in the floor, and the walls are covered with ice. We want to use Tulin's ability to get across this. So again, just run up to him and press the A. And then you want to jump, get your paraglider out, and press the A again. Now, sometimes I would accidentally double tap the A. If that happens, you have to let him recharge before you can use his ability again. Now let's just hang a left, and we're going to run into a construct. Now, I just used a white choo-choo on my arrow so that I could freeze him, get up close to him, and take care of him because he was about to fuse his weapon to a ruby. And I would rather have the ruby than have the weapon that's already fused with it because I have one. Okay, once we take care of him, all we have to do here is use our ascend ability, and we can just go straight through the ceiling. Then we're going to see a couple of boxes. Let's smash those, grab our goodies, and then let's just turn around and make our way around this hole. Then let's use our ultra hand. We're going to see, I guess, some pieces of the floor laying around. We want to grab one of those, and we just want to attach it, I guess, to this long rod that's coming down so that we can turn it. Just turn it a few times until you can hear the gate open. When you do, then let's use our recall so that we can just kind of rewind this, and then we can climb the ladder and make it through the gate. Once you make it through the gate, you're going to see another ladder. Let's go ahead and climb it, and then we're going to run into 2 constructs. Take care of them, and then we're going to find our next lock. Once again, we're going to need Tulin's help, and I swear, that kid is never where I need him to be. So just run and grab him, and let's use his gust, and let's open this lock. Okay, so now we have 3 more locks to go. When the gate opens, let's just run through it. You're going to see another ice block. Let's melt it, grab our chest, and then we're also going to see some boxes. Smash those, we'll grab some arrows, and then we're just going to make our way back out to the wind. Okay, so once again, we're going to get up in the air, and we're going to go back where we have already been. Do you remember those walls that were covered in ice? So we just want to go over on the left-hand side of the ship, and we're going to drop down and go back through the same window. But this time, instead of going across the ice, we're actually going to go through it and drop down. There's a platform down there. And guys, if you missed this platform, don't forget we have a fast travel. Just use the fast travel and then make your way back here. So here we're going to find another lock, and again, let's use Tulin's ability, and now we only have 2 more locks to go. And now from here, we're actually going to use the fast travel, and let's just make our way back up top. Okay guys, from here, let's just get back up in the air, but let's ride the air all the way to the top. And we're just going to glide over to this tall tower. Use Tulin's ability, he can help you reach it. Then you're going to see some doors. Let's use our ultra hand to get them open. And then we're going to be looking down into some lasers. So we just got to kind of jump down. Now there's wind blowing up, so just be careful and not try to hit the lasers. Now I have a glide shirt on. If you'd like to know where to get that, you can click the link in the upper right hand corner. I'll also leave a link in the description. But guys, you don't have to have it to get through this. I don't even think it really helped me. You just have to bounce up and down using your paraglider until you can reach this ledge. Okay, so now we only have 1 more lock left. Let's turn around, and again, let's bounce up and down in the wind, and if we just jump across, there's going to be a chest. Let's grab our chest, and then let's use the fast travel again and make our way back up top. Okay, from here, we're going to get back up in the air. Now guys, watch out for those Aracudas. Tulin, he does a great job. He might take care of some of them for you, but this time, we're going to go to the right-hand side of the ship. We're going to see 2 doors again, but one of them is covered in ice. That's the door we're looking for. You can land on the ledge and then just break through the icicles. Now, once you make it through the opening, you're going to run into some bats. Take care of those, and then let's just turn around to where you see this gate. Now, there's some icicles hanging above it. Shoot those down, but then let's just use Ultra Hand and let's fuse 2 of those together, because there's a little opening in this gate, and what we want to do is take these icicles through the opening and we want to attach them to this chest, and then let's just pull the chest out. Okay, so once we get our chest, all we're going to do is turn around, go down the hallway, and we're going to see this wheel turning. Let's just use recall and let's get up on top of it so that we can make it over it. Now once we make it across, we're going to run into another construct. Just go ahead and take care of him, and then we need to shoot down these icicles because there's some gears over here and we need to attach one of them so that we can get this gate open. So guys, this is our last lock. So once again, we gotta have Tulin. I swear that kid is never where I need him to be. But grab him, let's get the turbine to turn, and then all we need to do from here is use the fast travel and make our way back up top. Now once we make it back up top, all we have to do is hit the little hand thing. Now guys, we're going to face off with the boss, so if you don't want to see it, this is where you need to click off. Don't forget to smash that like button on your way out, but if you do want to see it, then let's get into it. Okay, so guys, I'm going to use the falcon bow that we got, but what we're going to notice at first is that he's going to start shedding his armor. Now be careful because this starts flying up in the sky, but it's pretty easy to kind of maneuver around it. But what it's going to do is reveal like these big circles, like these big ice circles. They look cracked, so what we got to do is hit them with arrows. Now I use the fire fruit, but I guess you could probably just use regular arrows. Now, this first go around, I think I was just too close to him. I couldn't get a good angle on him. And as you'll see in just a second, he goes into his cloud, but then he returns.
Big. But I'm sure we can do it. Here it goes. Ha! Blink, below you.
Okay guys, if he goes into his cloud and then he returns, be careful because he comes up from underneath you. It caught me off guard and he got me pretty good, so just be aware of it, and when he does this, just kind of fly to the side. Okay, real quick, I just want to show you something. On my first playthrough, I was able to jump through these rings, so there's more than one way to break them. Okay, now in this phase of the fight, he's going to throw some tornadoes at us. All I did was just try to stay to the side of them, but now those ice circles are underneath him. So I had to kind of drop down and get underneath him to reach him. Okay, guys, I hope this helps. If so, or you enjoyed the video, smash that like button for me. If you're new to the channel, I hope you consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys next time.